Exact holding point, runway 03, QNH 1007.
Galaxy 1, Echo 031007, and we are leaving the dispatch.
And be advised will be holding hands with Skylark 86 and Skylark 91.
Charlie Bravo, this is Skylark 91 joining Area Alpha. Skylark 91, 26 wing and 2 choppers in Area Alpha.
Send the line, aim point speed. Okay, looking good. Back pressure. And touchdown. Okay, good.
I want to do something like nobody does.
When I first saw all the airplanes inside the hangars, I got pretty excited.
Flying, it's the greatest.
I see flying as a challenge.
Each time you go up there, it's a different experience.
See the world the way the birds see the world.
I have a license to fly before I get the license to drive.
The most special thing about being up there,
Something new, something different.
it's an experience of a lifetime to be here to try flying.
You know, when I explain to them, yes, I actually fly the plane. Oh, you do?
No other ECAs bring people out in the sky and takes them for a spin.
Well, YFC offers flying courses.
It's been a very good experience to me.
YFC has taught me a lot of things.
Time management, prioritizing.
I mean, I complete my work, not do it halfway and then forget about it.
These are character traits which are essential to any career, and they are also essential for building up of human development.
I've been sent to Ipoh by YFC and also been to Malacca.
To gain further insight into pilot training when I was sent to Pierce Air Base.
They took us around the airbase, introduced us to what they do every day, and basically the life of a pilot cadet there.
And the instructors here are really friendly.
There are people with plenty of experience.
Through ability and through training, we get our students to get airborne and come down, and they do that every single time.
So our job here is actually to seek their highest potential.
It's more like a family kind of thing when you're in youth flying club.
You can really feel that the student really feel that they have achieved something.
They're really willing to spend their time to make you understand what you're supposed to do.
At the end of the day, the student achieves his goal, and it's also an achievement for us.
First, the instructor will teach us basic aerodynamic theories.
We try and get students who are still very young, about 11 or 12, at that age interested in aviation.
Then it will slowly teach you how to construct a plane.
Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I'm quite interested in planes.
We start the kids off when they first join us on the basic aeromodeling course. It reflects in the way they build the models, the amount of attention they pay when you're teaching them to fly. You just know that these kids actually have it in them.
The challenge is to be the best.
It's a basic course which would take about 3 months. And during this basic course, we get to learn the effects of the control of the plane. If we are good enough, we'll be posted to the private pilot license course.
The PPL course is 60 hours long and it takes 9 months.
It's after that when you start going on to putting it all together as one and like doing things like flying circuits, and we practice takeoffs and landings and other more complicated exercises, then it gets more challenging. But it's nothing that's that you can't do if you put your mind to it.
Why do I love flying?
I still remember it was the 3rd of November 1998.
First time you're in the cockpit alone with no instructor, and every decision you make is all by yourself.
Once you get up there, it's like you just do the same thing you've been doing all along, and it comes easily.
The whole plane to myself, right? Then, I made the taxi call. Then after that, I started taxiing out and I took off and came for landing. Everything happened so fast that I couldn't feel anything. It's so great.
We would like to see an all-round pilot.
It's a matter of mind work and knowing your aircraft, knowing how to fly your aircraft to its limits.
Flying is an exact discipline.
It's made me more responsible that I know I have to do it myself, no one's going to help me.
A normal human being has got 5 senses, pilot's got 6. Special one is the situational awareness. Whenever he flies, he knows exactly what's going on. His hands, his legs, his mouth, everything works together as one.
The bottom line is one who is self-disciplined, one who is responsible, one who knows his limits, one who doesn't take unnecessary risks.
At first, I found it quite stupid, like what for to study all these subjects.
First off, you want to teach radio telephony. Call passing 1,000 feet.
to know what to say, when to say, so that people will not misunderstand you.
9 Victor Bravo Oscar Echo, cleared takeoff, climb initially on runway heading.
Then we're going to teach a little bit of aviation law to understand what's right and what's wrong when it comes to flying. Then you have in-depth aircraft rating or aircraft technical, knowing exactly how the aeroplane works.
What you've learned in school is actually can be put into good use in the YFC, especially in the certain science subjects like physics.
It's far more efficient to use a computer when you are trying to teach.
You concentrate more on your training, hone your skills in the simulator, and later practice on the actual airplane.
So you have the confidence that if any system was to malfunction, you'll be able to handle it.
And I realized that it's important to know the theory first because it will help in your practical.
And then finally, of course, we teach you navigation, how to get from one point to another, which is the basic aim for someone wanting to do a PPL.
With knowledge, then I got more confidence to handle a plane.
So that's where ground school comes in.
Son, how high do you fly? At what level? Then he will describe to me, that he was telling me, Mommy, it is very safe.
If you follow the standard procedure, know how to control the machine, I think it will take off quite safely.
When my son came to YFC to fly with YFC, I made it a point to look into the whole aspect of flying and what he was doing, and I gave him full endorsement for it.
They will learn leadership and management skills, as well as values such as discipline, which will enable them to balance between time and the flying program.
This is a good training. I don't see any contradiction in disruption in studies if you are joined the Youth Flying Club.
Basic syllabus that you get from YFC was what we need to start off when we get into the Air Force.
You build up a person who is entrepreneur, who has leadership, who has confidence.
My wife and I encourage him because it is a good career.
So for those students who are in school today, I think the Air Force is indeed a challenging and rewarding career. And I think that there's no better way of getting a taste of it and a head start than to join the YFC as I did.
It's kind of a fraternity here because, even though everyone is from different school, everything, right?
Once you start talking to them about aviation or anything, you just simply can't stop.
It's good. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me.
Give it your best shot. And it's free.
All I paid was $50 for my t-shirt and my books, and
just invest a bit of time, perseverance,
and try it out. I think you will find it very interesting and challenging.
Can't imagine myself doing anything else.
It's been a very interesting career for me for 28 years. Okay, never a dull day.
If you have half of a heart to want to do flying, then just go for it.
Sky 5 final. Sky 5, wind 060 degrees at 13 knots, clear touch and go.